You see? So it's in order, like they taught us in school, do an outline. But it's also time now that we do one of them old blank sheet of 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and draw a line down the middle and put a header line, horizon line across the top, and call one asset and the other one liability. Let's do that. Go with me a little bit while down and pat. Here we go. Alkaline. The human body is definitely, you wouldn't put an acid battery in a car. It's alkaline. And check it out. It means ohms. You know about the electricity. The reason the hype is so high about raw foods, organic raw foods, grown without the pesticides and Monsanto's input of the 7 dozen all of the things they put on it so that the planes can come on down there and shoot the stuff. They don't need laborers anymore. Even the herbs won't grow. Back to alkaline though. We have 7 portals to our head. We all will agree. The 3 that's getting us in the most trouble are the eyes, the 2 eyes, the 2 ears, and the portal and call the mouth. Not to exclude them nose. I can leave the ears out because a deaf person maybe can turn on by the nose, so you see what I'm saying. But it's that main portal that's in action right now that we are killing ourselves. We don't need no artificial outside influence. And one more thing before I share the conversation. We can't eat meat raw. Raw is the only alkaline too, unfortunately. Speaking about ohms, ma'am, you more professional on electricity. Well, you got only 14, a spectrum of 14, correct? The pH, or the potential of hydrogen, they call it. Balance scale got a dividing line down the middle. I was talking about assets and liabilities a while ago. Okay, now here we go. Anything below 7.2 is highly acidic. Anything from 7.3 up is alkaline. Now, if the human being can master not only the type of saber teeth to go and snuff out a blood flow of an animal and redesign itself to be elongated to have a straight bow in order to let the furs and the bones come out, then I say we have the right to go cross the line and kill an animal and eat it. Otherwise, we bring on our own illnesses. But I want to kick back on that. I'm sure they've got people who are kind of liberal in their thoughts, but we dragging along a problem because it takes too much land and water. I'm going to get back on that. I'm going to let y'all speak though. To grow 1 pound of beef, it takes from a minimum of 1,500 gallons to 3,500, depending on what you're doing. All of the GMO soybeans and corns are fed to your cows. No, that's how the cows develop mad cow disease. When a human being eats out, if it's phylum design, it develops mad human disease. Uh-oh, is anybody home? Our cells cannot recognize GMO, so it turns against our cells. Our body, it's all that's happening in here. All of a sudden, you got so-called fibromyalgia. The doctor don't know how to tell you how to diagnose. You know how it go? Lupus, but you cannot eat nothing green when they give you the medication. It is by design. It's a war. Let me be quiet. I want to hear from the 2 ladies who are very, very humble in this. I know you just, what you want to say, though, Donna? I know you jotting. Come on, respond to that. Couldn't we clean that up a bit, you think? What you think?
Well, I do know what you're talking about. It's the pH balance between alkaline and acidity.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's, as you say, that our body functions best in the alkaline spectrum. And there are little products you can buy to test your urine to see if it's alkaline or acidic or acid. So that's just one thing that we can do that costs just a few pennies to buy that little product and test the urine to see where we are on, and it's very clear. It changes colors from yellow to various other colors. You can measure it right there on the little package and see where you are. It's just a really simple test, and you are right about what you're saying.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I strive to be, but I also like a challenge. I like a debate on the issue, so it won't look lopsided. I've been known to say, but they want to do it his way. But that's the feedback you get sometimes. But we got to sacrifice sometimes your friends or whatever, your acquaintances, to be different. We got to stand out to be different, to dare to be great. Talk a little bit, sis.
Well, I'd like to say thank you. I'm so glad. Like I say lots of times, I have the best seats in the house. So again today, we have one of the best seats in the house. I am so happy to be amongst the elders that share so much wisdom and so much wealth with us today. So I just like to let our audience know that this is the type of information that you need to ride with in your car. So we like to ask you to see how you may get a CD. You may get a CD of all of our shows on 1600 AM, the People's Radio Station. And if you want to know how, you can call area code 901-255-4848. And we will make it happen for you, so you can continue to hear these things over and over again. I want to mention too, I thank you all for sharing that book. What you said, Mother Earth was the name of it?
Mother Earth News.
Mother Earth News. See, that's something that we've not heard of.
You have to go to the elite magazine stores. They still sell them. There's one right there on Popular, what's that, Mendenhall. As you cross that bridge, it's called the Tobacco Shop. So I go in there looking for books they don't want to carry in other places.
Cool.
So go online, look it up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Look that
Thank
up.
you all so much. Thank you for allowing us to sit in on the Wake Up Everybody show.
Thank you. I'm glad to see more of us being awakened.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? You know what? You such my junior and all, but I dare you to do some greens. You're doing well. I can tell your skin, the texture is very good, and that will bring your group. Like I always tell Pat, it takes the whole village to raise a child, and I'm a child. Raise me up. Y'all teach me how to be a better ballet warrior. And see what I'll do with that is respond back to the community. I'm known to be a messenger. That's what I do. But I just don't venture out to talk about just anything. I don't even apologize about it. But I do want to say, back to the alkalinity, I wish you were coming in from the hospital. You said something about you was a registered nurse or something like that?
Yes, they're retired now.
Okay.
Taking care of the children, pediatrics.
I want to share this with you. In that I've learned a lot, and I still got a lot more to learn. So I'm at that 51%, I imagine. Yeah. In my tribe as this vegan, the beginning of a cold turkey-less path. Now, alkalinity. Many ideas came to me. It's just not giving them away. It just seemed like our municipal system would know about bicarbonate soda, baking soda, in terms of purifying the water and making all the water alkaline. You think they would know about that?
Oh yeah. Big boys know everything. It wouldn't even
cost them anything.
Right.
What you think about that?
Oh yeah.
So, and maybe something won't take back. Okay. So what I'm saying is, we have been involved in things that sure is definitely out the box, out the frame. And one have to be real careful about the exuberance of this stuff, this information out, because many feel offended, bigger on the defense. But I would say this: should we not know now that it's our responsibility, each one of us, to have the quality of life that each one of us deserve. Should there be a messenger? We shouldn't be cutting off our nose to spite our face, do you think?
No, that's past history now.
Isn't
And
it?
we're not drinking the Kool-Aid anymore.
We're not drinking it no
No.
more. So, get behind me, as they used to say in Christianity, Satan.
That's
Isn't
right.
it? Shaitan, the Islamic people may put it. And I can't speak for various cultures. But what I've found that is, in spite of everybody trying to be in their highest light, we create a division. And I don't think the division was intentional. I think, like I heard the word coming up in high school and in college, esprit de corps, which means a pride, team pride. I think in the act of being proud of your particular team, we slipped. We said too much toward the other side, the other team, too often. But I think, Donna, and Pat, we do need to be more responsible for keeping our next door neighbor accountable. If we worry about terrorism and ingrown, homegrown, then if you don't feel a way about something, don't laugh and grin with those who is about that. And that's how we work it. Circles like this have always given me fruit. In that book there, in Queen of Fools' book. There are many more. I worked and had a chance to rub shoulders with people like her and masters like Dick Gregory, you know what I'm saying?
I do.
And I even served his teacher, Mother Aldelia Fulton. And she's a lady that comes to talk, no papers before her. And she can talk a straight 2 hours. She's no longer with us. She's preparing the place for us in a higher zone right now. When we get this thing here straight, Mother Fulton. But yeah, what we did there is there with those sprouts. And Pat, you can get with Pat sometime and come out to my address at 3443 Overland Crossing. And where we teach sprouting and live food, alkalinity, the why to do it, the what's causing all our health issues, and even it'll pinpoint autism. And it comes right back to the body not recognizing the food that we're eating. So therefore our child's body can't recognize it and it goes mad. We can make a change. This is the Wake Up Everybody show. I sure hope the audience got something out of this. We crossed some positive lines. We did a merge today. We merged from one show right on into the next because the issues are critical. And matter of fact, I'm about to merge again here. I love y'all. And it is time for us to all use that H word called Harambe. We're going to do it in unison. Ready to go? Harambe!